increasingly weak, and vital organs such as the kidneys, lungs, and heart will eventually fail. Unless Nando can find a new source of protein and energy, he and the rest of the survivors will die.
Nosotros probamos todo lo que podíamos comer.
We tried everything that we could possibly eat. Pieces of leather, pieces of shoes, pieces of wood, even hair gel, but there was nothing.
Guys, listen up! Listen up!
Roberto Canessa, a medical student and respected leader, is the first one to broach the taboo subject.
We are starving.
His message is blunt and urgent. They're all dying of starvation. Their only hope is protein, and there's only one way to get it.
Soon, we will die. And the only protein here is in the bodies of our friends. If you want to see your families again, then this is what we must do.
Roberto Canessa was very important because he was a medical student, and he said, if we want to survive, we have to do it. And you have to be in that place, at that moment, in that position, with that fear, that feeling of abandonment, to understand that decision.
Eat human flesh. But eventually they all do. The flesh provides enough protein to keep them alive. The survivors find a transistor radio and rig up an antenna. They search the airwaves for any news of rescue efforts. They're stunned to hear that they've been given up for dead and the search has been called off.
The moment I heard they called off the search, I knew we were going to die there. With no food, no water, no rescue. We were trapped. And I told myself, rather than dying slowly here, I would prefer to die fighting.
Nando is partner, Roberto.
I got along with Roberto very well. He was a leader. He worked hard, and he had courage. I asked him to come with me.
y yo le pedía que por favor me acompañara.
Carlos Paez refuses to give up his personal quest to find his son Carlitos. He travels from village to village, asking everyone he meets if they've seen any signs of a plane crash.
Señor. Ah, ¿cuántos kilómetros son? Ya. 1,5 kilómetros, me dijo.
Claro, hay una baja grande que hay ahí y toma para la derecha. Cuando guste, señor.
Muchas gracias.
His search makes him a legend in the region.
And that's when we started hearing, there goes that crazy old man who's still looking for his son that's lost in the mountains.
On their 17th night in the fuselage, the survivors hear a terrifying sound. An avalanche has started down the mountain. It's gathering speed and heading straight for them. The avalanche buries most of the 27 survivors, including Nando Parrado.
I felt like I had 1,000 tons of concrete on my chest. I couldn't breathe anymore.
Eight people die in the avalanche, including 25-year-old Marcelo Perez, the team's captain and leader. For the 19 remaining survivors, morale is now at an all-time low.
The avalanche was an important part of the story, more than you can think. The mountain was definitely trying to kill us one by one, and this increased my desire to leave as quickly as possible.
By day 43, only 17 survivors remain. But there is a small glimmer of hope. A few days earlier, some of the boys finally found the plane's tail section, and in it, the battery for the radio. Nando, Roberto, and 2 others now return to the tail with the radio and its transmitter. They hope to be able to fix the radio and send out a distress call.
Hey! All right!
Wiring the radio, transmitter, and battery together is extremely complicated, and it will be days before they determine the right connections. Meanwhile, in their continual search for warmth, Nando and his friend Antonio discover a valuable commodity: pieces of insulation.
We didn't have the knowledge, the capacity, the gear. We didn't know how to make it work. We just had hope.
Roberto has been counting on the radio to save them.